Hello to today's Moments with Meshell. So today I want to speak to an experience I had last night. As I was drifting off to sleep last night, the meditative music that I generally play in the background, it stopped playing and I couldn't figure out. So I grabbed the iPad and I started going through it and I noticed that it wasn't connecting. It wasn't connecting to the Wi-Fi. So, oh, okay. I got up, and as you follow me, you know I am the live-in aid caregiver to my sister. So based on our locations of our rooms, the router and everything is in her room. So I went in her room and she said, oh my God, it's not working, because she has an iPad and she was playing some games or whatever. So I said, let me reset it and reboot it. So I did, but unplug it, wait for a minute, and it's two towers. So you plug in one and then the other one is the order, and still didn't work. So I unplugged it, and this time I waited 10 minutes, give it a little longer, and I plugged it in and it still didn't work. So I told her, okay, I'm gonna do like I did once a while back. We left it unplugged all night. When I plugged it in the morning, it worked. So I did that. I got up as I did host a 5:30 call for people, got off the call, went and did my exercise, came back in, and then I plugged it in and it still didn't work. So, okay, no worries. Took my shower, got my cup of coffee, and then I called Spectrum. And the woman from Spectrum, she checked the account, everything, and she says, oh, so did you try? I said, yes. And I told her exactly what I did. And then she asked me the order of which I was plugging in the two towers. So simple. I had switched the order. I was plugging them back in the wrong order, because if you plug one in before the other, the system doesn't sync. It was literally that simple. The funny part was I started hysterically laughing because I recognized that that night I thought to myself, I can remember thinking, are you doing this in the right order, Meshell? And for some reason, I brushed off the thought, just never took it, never synced in and never locked in. I never latched onto it and took the opportunity to switch the order in which I was doing the resets, unplugging and plugging them back in, because that would have solved it all. Now, having said that, I just became hyper aware of how ingrained and embedded our automated pilot of our mind is, how we actually are as human beings. The older we get, the more routine there is, the more we are synced into doing things. Just like most of us don't remember, you don't remember brushing your teeth, getting your coffee, eating your breakfast, driving to work, all the little things you do every day, the dishes, cooking, it's just on autopilot. And recognizing that disrupting these areas of our life where there's autopilot is the greatest opportunity. Something so simple as a disruption, or putting periodic check-ins in our life so that we can see, is this system working? Can this system be modified? Does this process or this routine I put in place, is it still serving me to take me to where I want to go? Is it still elevating and keeping me? Because even though it becomes routine, does not mean that it's still going to create a sense of joy and excitement and enthusiasm, because sometimes it becomes mundane in the routine and it's no longer generating joy. So that's where the disruption is absolutely necessary. So today's moment with Meshell is just to challenge you to look at, what are the things that you consistently do because that's just the way you've always done them? Where are you going? What do you want to create? And is that routine serving you? Is it igniting you, inspiring you, delighting you, giving you enthusiasm, a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction? Because if it's not, then it's time to switch it up. It's time to disrupt and put something in there that will generate that. The one thing I know to be true is you cannot get an apple tree from an orange seed. So our energy, how you start is how you finish. You cannot start off doing mundane, routine, boring things that give you no joy and think you're going to end up in a joyful, amazing, and satisfied and fulfilled space in life. You must start from joy, satisfaction, fulfillment, and amazing so that you can continue that journey. Think about it. Okay. Have a great day. And thank you for this moment with Meshell.